Welcome students. In previous lecture we had discussed about galvanometer and sensitivity of galvanometer. Today our topic is conversion of galvanometer into ammeter and conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter. This is very important question. So first topic, conversion of galvanometer into ammeter. Very important question. Conversion of galvanometer into ammeter. First we are trying to convert the galvanometer into ammeter. First we find out the introduction about ammeter. So see what is ammeter. Ammeter is device which measures the current. Note down the point. First we have to define our aim, because our aim was conversion of galvanometer into ammeter. It means we are trying to make the ammeter. So first we get what is the properties of ammeter. So first see there, it is the device which measures the current. An ideal ammeter resistance should be 0. Very important. An ideal ammeter resistance should be 0, which is not possible. So it means, but we can decrease the resistance. So how can we decrease? If we connect the resistance in parallel with galvanometer, then whole device become ammeter. Our aim was resistance of galvanometer, ammeter, ideal ammeter resistance should be 0. So it is not possible, but we can decrease the resistance. So how can you decrease the resistance? In 10th standard we study in parallel combination, we can decrease the resistance. So if we connect the resistance with galvanometer in parallel combination, this is called shunt, S-H-U-N-T. If you are putting resistance as like S is equal to 0.01 ohm, as for shunt in parallel combination, then whole device become ammeter. And since it is made by parallel combination, so it should be connected in series. They are the points, very important point. Ammeter is device which measures the current. An ideal ammeter resistance should be 0. Very important. Third point, if we connect the very small resistance wire as like 0.01 ohm in parallel with galvanometer, this is called shunt combination, then whole device become ammeter. And in circuit it is connected in series. You better know in 10th standard ammeter should be connected in series. Because why it is connected in series? Because it is made by parallel. If you connect in parallel, resistance will much decreases, so it will burn out. That's why it is connected in series. So it is made by parallel combination and it should be connected in series. They are the contents of what ammeter. Okay. So now our aim is there. What is it? No doubt we have to connect in parallel combination, but what should be the value of resistance in parallel combination? That depends on range of ammeter on which you are going to work. So let's suppose this is the galvanometer and I ask you convert into ammeter. So as like just I told you, connect a wire in parallel, this is called shunt for S, and it is as like 0.01, that is the range. Then whole device, this parallel combination, then whole device become ammeter. Are you getting? Let's suppose total flowing current is Ig for Ig current drawn through galvanometer. So according to Kirchhoff, total current was Ig drawn through that way. So it become I minus Ig. I minus Ig current will drawn through shunt. So according to voltage, since they are in parallel, so voltage will constant. So Vg is equal to Vs. You better know in parallel combination voltage will never change. So voltage of galvanometer is equal to voltage of shunt. Apply Ohm's law. What is Vg? Vg value is Ig into G. See there, resistance is G, Ig is the current through galvanometer, equal to what a Vs, what a voltage of Vs, current, resistance is S and current is S into current is I minus Ig. Are you getting? So what we are trying to find out the value of what? S. So S is equal to Ig into G, Ig into G divided by I minus Ig. This is a very important formula which is used to convert the galvanometer into ammeter. Once again, ammeter is device which measures the current. For ideal ammeter, resistance should be 0, very important. So if we connect the very small ohm resistance wire in parallel with galvanometer, then whole device become ammeter and it should be connected in series. And if let I ask, how can you make the 10 ampere range of a meter? It means I is equal to 10 and Ig is given, you can find the value of S, and the value of S which you are getting, always it should be connected in parallel. This is the concept of physics. So S is equal to Ig into G upon I minus Ig. This is the conversion of galvanometer into ammeter. Okay, note down the formula. Next, conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter. This is another important question. Galvanometer into voltmeter. Second topic, conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter. First, conversion of galvanometer to voltmeter. First you come and know about voltmeter. Volt is device which measures the voltage or EMF. For ideal voltmeter, resistance should be infinite. See the difference. For ideal ammeter, resistance should be 0. For ideal ammeter, resistance should be infinite. So it means we need to increase the resistance. So it should be connected in series. So if we connect the heavier resistance, R is equal to 2000, more than 2000 in series with galvanometer. See there. In that case, we connected in parallel. It means resistance decreases. Here we need to increase the resistance. That's why if higher resistance wire connected in series with galvanometer, then it become voltmeter and it should be connected in parallel in circuit. Once again, voltmeter device which measures the voltage. For ideal voltmeter, resistance should be infinite. If we connect the larger ohm resistance with series with galvanometer, then it become voltmeter and that voltmeter should be connected in parallel. So our aim is how much resistance wire should be connected in series. No doubt it should be connected in series, but the range of resistance should be depend on range of voltmeter on which you are going to work. Okay. So see the point. This is the galvanometer according to heading. If we connect the resistance R in series, then whole device this become voltmeter. Whole device become voltmeter. Let's suppose total flow current is Ig. So what a total current Ig, so what voltage? V is equal to Ri. So I is equal to V upon R. So Ig is equal to what? V. What is the value of V upon total R? You better know R. Total R is R1 plus R2, they are in series. So G plus R. Are you getting? I is equal to V upon R. V is the voltmeter. We need value of R. So what we get here? G plus R is equal to V upon Ig. So value of R is equal to V upon Ig minus G. This is the formula of resistance which should be connected in series combination with galvanometer, then whole device become voltmeter. So once again, voltmeter is device which measures the voltage. For ideal voltmeter, resistance should be infinite. It means we have to increase the resistance. How can you increase the resistance? In 10th standard, you better know by series combination. So if we connect the larger resistance as like to more than 2000 ohm in series with galvanometer, then whole device become voltmeter. So I is equal to V upon R. So what is total R? G plus R. They are in series R1 plus R2. So it becomes G plus R. We need the value of R because this should be connected in series. Okay, so you have to find out the value of only R. At what value you will get, you should be connected in series. Then galvanometer become voltmeter. So R is equal to V upon Ig minus G. This is the formula of conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter. But keeping in mind what answer you will get, its answer should be more than 2000 ohm. In that case, you should be get the value of S. S percent is 0.01. It means 10 power minus 2 ohm. So this is all about your conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter and ammeter. Okay, that's all.